Amadi Kingdom, Jamaican-born Crown Prince. Inspirational interview. His Royal Majesty, Eze Agha Eze Udu. Please give whatever you can to help the Crown Prince to bury his adopted father, the late King of Amadi Kingdom. We also need every help possible towards covering the cost of his coronation. Donations should be made to World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, CIC, Community Interest Company, not-for-profit. Sort code 231185. Account number 722-50580. Thank you. Episode 2 of 3. I understand. And can I ask you, my Crown Prince? So,
yes.
How is it then that we understand that the king had this vision in his dream? Okay, that they wait for the person from the Americas. Okay, but how is it that you were there in the Amadi Kingdom? How is it that you were there? Okay. Were you there on business? Were you on still on a sabbatical? Why were you there?
Okay, I'll get straight to the point. I was doing residential social when I was doing the studying, and after when I finished, it's like within the scope, it's like the Spirit of the Almighty was stripping me. He said, all these titles you have with evangelist, and I'm going to strip you. I'm going to strip you of everything from that religiosity. And I said, okay, so I submit myself to it. And it's during this process too, I was going through a lot. And I realized I have to humble myself and everything that was about me. You know, I'm a celebrity as well. I do music. I have a song called Justice. You look on YouTube and other different songs, Broken Pieces and Been Through My Rough Time. So I've been known out there. But with all my title and everything, you know, I submit myself. And then only to realize that I was being given in the realm of the spirit the title of a crown prince. So I'm more into a kingdom setting. And I'm there going through the scripture and I'm getting my instruction, divine instruction as to his people and Africa. And
so forgive me, my
even when I'm talking to some of my family, I'm coming to that where I become strange to even some of my family members, because I'm doing research and I'm bucking up on things where Abraham came out of Egypt, Genesis 13, and he went south and continued on his southern journey, chapter 3, verse 3, until he reached back to Bethel. I'm saying Bethel is in southern Africa, and I'm there doing research and I'm finding these things. And some night he's waking me up saying, look this. And sometimes I find myself in this location and I find the Sea of Galilee, Falls Bay, and I'm writing songs on it, and I'm seeing Brandsburg Mountain in Namibia, and he started to show me that during the COVID, is the 400 years is up, which is 2020, and that's when the COVID hit, and I saw Burkina Faso, and then I came into Genesis 12, and he says, "Leave Burkina Faso and come." Burkina Faso means my fatherland, you know, and I started coming into this reality. But one of the things that struck me, and I came into that reality with, is when Abraham met with Melchizedek. Melchizedek is a title. So I understand title now when I'm coming into it, where he met him with bread and wine. And he was going to pass down that royal mantle to Abraham. And this was to his children. So this is where this title and this coronation, our roots is in that order of Melchizedek.
So just to be clear then, my Crown Prince, so just to be clear, my Crown Prince, so the king had the vision that he should not ascend the throne, to the throne, okay, and should wait for the person from the Americas. So you were in Nigeria, okay, You were visiting the country for a particular purpose, or how is it that you were there? How did they identify you as being the person? Mm-hmm.
So after I finished the assignment so I now asked the Holy Spirit, what do I do now? Because he told me, I said, do I go on conference? Do I travel? Because I travel America, Canada, all over. I said, do I go and do missionary work, conference, seminar? And he said, no. So he said, food, going to the restaurant thing and so forth. So I said, okay. So it's during that time, one of my friends came back from Nigeria, married to a king there as well. So the connection was, so during the connection, I end up I register a restaurant in Ghana, and then I register one in Nigeria. The Nigeria one, however, came through before the one in Ghana.
Okay.
And then I make my preparation and went to Nigeria. So it's during this time that when I land in Lagos, it was during this time that the restaurant, that the business I'm going into was Papa's son.
Okay.
That's the prince. He said something about he was royal before, but I said when I reached there, I asked him, but right now I'm concentrating on the restaurant. So I want to be entrepreneur because, Westmoreland people can cook too. And Jamaica, especially men, the parents.
We try to tell the women, we men can cook good. Huh?
Yeah. So anywhere we go from a weekend, our home, we can home food. So by going there, Imo State. So when I land in Nigeria, the king have a dream. Has waiting for 10 years now. And the dream he had that he must not ascend to the throne. That the person that he was told not to ascend to the throne until the person come had no land in Africa, in Nigeria. That's when I was land there. So he's now become curious. Then I came 1,000 miles. I traveled on the bus. 1,000 miles. Wow. I came into Imo State. And then I spent 3 days. I did a conference, came to Bonny. And that's where I'm
that's
at
a
the
state.
house.
Ebony is a state in Nigeria, that's right?
No, I came to Abia first. So in Abia, the king was there. So he's 2 hours away from the village where his kingdom is, but he was told not to ascend to the throne. So he didn't make the move. He was staying by one of his sons. So this is where I am now literally at the house where the king is, staying by his son.
Right. Oh, that's how you encounter.
Ebony State is 2 hours away. So when I came there, now the king started to have these dreams.
Vibrations.
I heard him. I'm in one of the room, and I heard when he's screaming out sometime in the dream. So one of these morning, the king, I heard him about 3 o'clock when he screamed out. I was wondering what's happening. So Obina, his son, the prince, came to me and he says, Papa, I want to speak to you. I said, okay, I wonder what Papa, because we met before and everything. I'm at the house. So we are planning for the restaurant because I already have a place which I've already paid for. So we just, me go bush, go look bamboo.
Yes.
Yeah? So I chop bamboo, we're cleaning up the place and we are designing and me go get me drop on them ready and everything, And I'm saying, that's what I've been doing in between. So this morning in particular, Papa said one thing, and I saw when he came with tears in his eyes. And they begin to start to pour out. He said, I'm a king. And this is what happened, when my father passed away, my brother took the throne. And to the point that he says, the dream I had last night was that Papa came to me in the dream and he says, the person you've been waiting on is now in your house.
Oh. Wow.
He's in your house. Lagos is now in your house. That is the person. And so his father gave him, he had 3 tubes of yam and he gave him the first one and said he should give it to me, which means that he has chosen me as his firstborn.
Wow.
As the firstborn for
Powerful.
the kingdom.
Powerful. That's prophesied, and that's intuitive behavior. He knew that you are the one.
Yes. So even with all of that, how could I know that this thing was happening? It was never told. Even when Obina, he is my business partner, his son is my business partner.
Yes.
With no connection as to I'm coming there and I should be crowned. And none of this. It's all about business. You know? Wow. So it is in this light that when he's speaking to me, I'm there looking at him, I'm listening, but I'm saying how divine it is for me to be prepared during the same time during the COVID until I'm stripping you of all these titles and everything, and I'm going to give you something better. Right. I'm giving you for kingdom. So I've been training kingdom mentality.
Whoa.
Of which I've become strange to. And then this divine connection that is now saying that if you will accept, this is a part of your faith. Will you accept to become the crown prince of Amadi kingdom? Wow. And when I say yes with a purpose, yes divinely, yes with the assignment, yes accepting the mandate, and yes with an overstanding.
Yes, overstanding.
This is my faith.
Yes.
I was born to do this, and I'm ready for this. I've been prepared from before the beginning of time.
Tell them.
Yes.
Yes, tell them.
And yes to the movement of Marcus Garvey, but even more Deuteronomy that says 30:30, and Job chapter 8:8 and verse 9. He said, there is a people not long ago. Go and check yourself and see if it's not you. So I've been prepared from before time, and I'm accepting my fate now that I was born to do it, and I accept.
Yes.
So we begin to weep together. All of us, we were weeping together. That this thing is for real. It came to pass. And then Papa went on the phone and called the council of elders. He called the council of elders and said, I have now found the person that we are waiting on. And they were rejoicing. Wow. That was another thing. That's 2 hours away in Ebony State. And so we make the arrangement, and they guide me as to what to do. I have to, get the gift for him as a king. So I begin to start to respect him more from Obina Papa, which I call him Papa, to the king. And I'm now showing that respect as the king.
You are indeed.
The whole thing now with the elders, the whole village and the kingdom is as if Jacob here, your son is alive.
What a thing. My gosh.
And I want to say this in the light that Jacob was,
please.
His name is Akobi, really. It means firstborn, the crown prince. And he was at his house, and a chariot showed up and he said, what is the meaning of this? He said, your son, Joseph is still alive. He was convinced because of what he's seen and so forth. And this is what happened. The whole village, and they were so happy. If it had just happened within 1 year, but because, the Almighty had a way to work in mysterious ways, and his wonders is to perform. That 10 years, they were willing to wait, and his kingdom was intact, like Nebuchadnezzar. He left the throne, but his kingdom was intact.
Yes.
And they accepted, and then I had to now get salt for the women in Amadi kingdom to bring to them as part of my initiation, so that they can cook for their husband.
Yes, that's a tradition.
And they prepare the cola. They prepare the cola nut. And Papa arrange it. I have to prepare you honor the king by, like, if it's wine, or you give him the gift as well. So I go through that. It's a custom, the custom and the tradition. And when I arrange, I have to go.
Yes, I've got to say that you are officially the crown prince.
I will enter the eastern gate. Before I left, I had a bottle of olive oil that I used for ministry. And Papa, I gave it to him. He prayed over me and anointed me.
You are
there was
truly
another
anointed.
person that was supposed to come with us. He was at the house, a visitor from another state. And Papa said, no, he can't come with us. Because there's three stages of crowning, traditionally. Is one among your kingsmen, and then the other one reach out to the village, and another one go international. So he couldn't come.
So can I just check with you, if I may, my conference, you've given us a lot of information there, So I need to organize into bite-sized chunks so the audience can fully appreciate the majesty of what you described.
Right.
Okay. So you've now you have, by prophecy and by your conscious actions, been identified as being the natural successor through prophecy to King Eze. Yeah. Now this is interesting. Okay. And now you're describing to us the process in which you formally become king, I believe, next year. But before you do that, before you describe that process, I want you please to say more about these interesting people, the people of the Amadi kingdom. Who are they? Where they come from? Do they have a divine roots? Tell us something about them before we get into the formal process of you becoming king. Tell us more about them, because these are interesting people. Tell us more.
Yeah. So, with the people of Amadi Kingdom, Papa is a prince that left Benin, the Benin city, Benin Kingdom, and so he travels with his entourage, his kingsmen, and they establish. So it's Nodukwi. He say it's one of the autonomous community that make up the emissary, AMASIRI, emissary,
right?
Yeah, clan, which is located in Afipo, North local government area in Ebonyi State, Nigeria. So some of the key detail is about so it's the word NDUKWE. Ndukwi. You have to swallow the N. Yeah.
Okay.
In the emissary local. Yes. So it's situated within the border of the emissary clan and the Ifo north of Ebonyi State. Administrative structure Ndukwi is designed as its own autonomous community alongside Okwi community, following the administrative restructuring within a larger emissary clan. So traditional leadership in the Kwe is an autonomous community, and it have its own tradition and rules and custom, So we could go on and on with it. So within the community, there is like 100,000, but resident, but some of them travel to Americas and other different places. So the least you can expect like 10,000 at a time.
Okay, right, at a time.
But if you come next month, all the Igbos go back to the east.
I'm going to ask a question. Tell us more. Tell us more about that. Tell us and why that happens.
They go back. There's a celebration in Christmas where all the elders within when they have like a 7 days celebration. I will send you some of those with the different elders, and they wear every year you wear a different cap. So it's the red where they have green, but the yellow is the oldest person. So every year, those who wear the yellow cap, these are the chief from the different regions. They come together, and also this is where a lot of wedding take place in December.
Right.
And it's like a mating season in the community. Many people they would be under pressure, like especially the young men. They would be under pressure, the men. Come home, come home. We have a wife for you. You are joking in the Americas.
No pressure.
I know you are there. You are sowing your seed. You are sowing your oracle seed. But you will come home. You will meet me here. You don't have any children, so the pressure will be on them as well. Which the tradition is wonderful. So they all road, even if they are in Lagos, if they are in Abuja, wherever they are, it's coming back to the east So coming back to this village, Americas, wherever it is. So they will come and get married. Even if they have a wife, they'll come and get married. And you can get married in church all you want, but the traditional one is very, very vital. And to say, and the note with that one too, Abraham would send his servant for Isaac, go and get married. And so, and you will frightened to know that between Cameroon and Nigeria, the land of Aram and Haran, Padan Aram is Cameroon and Nigeria.
Yes.
So that's where Jacob went and picked up his wife.
There you go. There you go. Tell me,
so Nigeria is the land of Aram.
Can I just double check that? So is there a historic origins of the people here of the Amadi kingdom? Because it sounds, I've got some Hebrew connections by the description, some of the names. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. Okay, if you just type in a line, Google, just to begin with, just type in the Jews of Nigeria.
Okay, right.
Just type in there. You see even Jewish radio, and you see YouTube where the Jews in Israel that says they have found some of the children of Abraham are the Jews of Nigeria. These are the Jews in Israel that is saying, and they visit our community, and they want to know more about the tradition, and they found out that our tradition is intact. As a matter of fact, in Amadi Kingdom we have, because my head is grown because the experience, like my head grow big. I'm telling you this when they're saying that. Here is, I am studying about the 12 tribes of Israel and where they are and so forth. And I'm coming in the reality and I'm coming face to face. So they said, okay, in Amadi Kingdom, there is a lot of Benjamite that use left hand and they love to fling rock stone. It said in the book of Judges that the Benjamite can use by a hairstring, breadth of a hairstring, and throw a stone and hit it. So they say in our village we don't play, just like in Westmoreland, Lambs River, we don't play with rock stone. Yeah. Then the tradition and the custom, the way I understand Leviticus, Numbers, and I understand them very easy to the way their custom. And even I saw a Jew from Israel was talking about the kola nut, eating the kola nut. When you go to a house, you have to indeed eat kola nut. So if even though I'm in the UK now, but I have kola nut, which is like a busy.
Yes, that's right.
Eat it. So we eat it together. You come to my house, we share kola nut together. With the elders meeting, they would first share kola nut. But even though I'm here and they have council meeting, when we meet online, I will be eating my kola nut there, they're eating there.
So it's interesting. So it's clear, and I've noticed that a number of people, from the particularly Igbo people, seem to have strong Hebrew and Jewish connections. And it is interesting to observe. I know those who are the majority population currently in Israel currently come from here in Eurasia, here in Europe, but actually there's many times that number across Central and West Africa, which is interesting, and it's worthy of further investigation for us here. Yes, my crown.
A note to you that if you go in, I think it's in Edo State, there's a statue that is there with God, the tribe. There is a statue there with the son of Jacob.
All right.
The tribe from the tribe of God. That his statue is there. Jacob's son, Irede. His statue is there, which tourists go and visit. That exactly how he looked as an Igbo man with his hand up like this.
Look at that.
In that village, that Jacob's son, the statue of him in that village. Irede.
Yes.
It's on YouTube. You can look for it.
We'll look for it. Thank you, my crown prince. And what you provide, you see, are the additional insights into the peoples of West and Central Africa, and the spiritual roots is clear. The evidence is, in fact, abundance of their Hebrew heritage. It is something for us to look at very closely. Mr. Motivator here. Hope you enjoyed that fantastic podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, or at the very least, give us a like. And don't forget the next video on screen. Click through and enjoy.